Ladies and gentlemen, what you're about to hear may or may not trigger you. This is not for the faint of heart.
This is true, uncut fuckery from a couple of assholes meant explicitly for entertainment purposes only.
However, if you want to use this as life advice, please consult a psychiatrist first.
You've been warned. What up, world? This is Matty.
And this is Bobby.
And this is the Aged Banter Podcast. Fuck your feelings. And here we go again.
Yes, sir.
Episode number 6, Bobby.
Yeah.
Yeah, you ready to kick this off?
I'm ready, man.
Let's go.
You?
Yeah.
Let's go. Squirrel nuts. What do we have on tap, man?
All right, tonight we've got a man attacks Costco. Man Karen attacks Costco.
Oh,
that's important.
Followed by stay-at-home wife or freaky butt stuff. And then we're going to dive into how far will Matty and Bobby actually go with each other. And we'll cap off the show by discussing, does it matter if she's black or white?
Okay.
We need more context for
Yeah,
sure.
we
on
definitely
that.
got to need a little more context on that, squirrel.
So, do we got any comments, man?
We do, and they come from Brooke.
What up, Brooke?
Thank you, Brooke.
Thank you.
Yep, so we for sure have one listener. That's good. And she wanted to comment one of her fears, as we talked about fears last week, and hers is driving over bridges, and I think she said specifically over water.
Hmm.
That's pretty legit. Like
That's
I said,
fair, yeah.
with us being from the East Coast, we got the Chesapeake Bay Bridge. It's one of the longest over water bridges,
Word.
I think, in the world. And it is, I mean, you drive across, the wind blows you. Like, it's
Oh, yeah.
sketchy.
It's a
I
trip.
wouldn't say it scares me. I've been doing it since I've been young, but definitely sketchy. And, like, we got sound with the Narrows Bridge over
Narrows,
here.
yep, Galloping
You
Gertie.
can
You
feel it
seen
blows
those
up.
old videos of the
Yeah,
fucking
whole
shit
thing's
just
waving.
wobbling?
Yeah. Well, and then, like, if you've heard about the RVs and stuff blowing over on it.
No, hell no.
Oh, yeah.
What?
If they drive over and a gust of wind
And they
comes
catch that
through,
side wind?
Yep.
Yeah.
It'll blow it completely over.
I know that they got, warnings over the Columbia River. You know.
Yeah. But that's a
Same
legit
shit. Hell yeah.
anxiety, phobia, whatever you want to call
Shit,
it.
I ain't trying to go in no deep ass water like that, homie.
No, that's a bad way to go. We already talked about it.
Yep. Fuck
What
that.
else up?
What else?
Brooke also wanted to let Bobby know, since he threw out a nice round number of
Just
7.
me specifically?
Yeah, you. She
This
said,
ain't got
hey,
nothing
Bobby.
to do with me, Bobby.
This one's specifically for Bobby sitting in the chair on the right now. That dwarves and other members of the midget persuasion can weigh anywhere from 100 to 150 pounds per Google.
Told your motherfucking ass, dude.
Oh,
Told you, bro.
that's girthy
They
for being
thick.
small.
They're thick, bro.
That's
Little
girthy.
meaty ass thighs, some fat asses on them midgets, bro. Big ass heads.
They do
Hell
have
yeah.
You think they tip over a little more easily, don't you? Like,
They
if they're-
do tip over, man.
I have seen the videos where they're running and they fall over, and I
Fucking
feel like a dick for
hilarious,
laughing,
man. I don't know, man, dude. I'll laugh at a midget falling. I'll laugh at a fucking baby falling over. They can't walk straight.
You're
You know
right.
what I'm saying? Like, I don't give a fuck, dude.
But you're right.
Ruthless.
I mean, we truly don't give a fuck.
I don't give a
But
fuck.
I do laugh hard
Hell
at the
yeah.
midgets falling
Shit's
on their
funny.
face. And they don't like try to like brace themselves because they can't because their arms
Their arms are
so
too short.
so they just face right
They fucking hit the deck. They got the big bellies and
Yep,
stuff like that.
they
They just
rock,
kind of they
scorpion.
rock. Looking like a seal.
Well, they scorpion so fast, dude.
Oh, shit.
Legs go up over the back of their head.
That's what's up.
All right. Fuck you, Brooke. You had to bring that up. I thought I was pretty close with the 50 to 70
You weren't
pounds.
even. You
I
weren't
was
even
not.
on the same playing field, bro. You're not even close.
I appreciate being called
Told
out.
you.
That was good.
Told your ass. Whatever, man. Dude,
Yeah,
so like, I gotta, what do you say? A man Karen at Costco,
Yeah.
Bobby. You've given me a little bit about this, but you haven't given me the full deets on it. What the hell's going on? What is a man Karen
So-
at Costco, man?
so,
What
man,
is going on here?
Went to Costco a few weeks back,
Mm-hmm.
and I think I talked a little bit about the story. Didn't go into too much detail.
Right, because we want to save it for
I
tonight.
want to
That's
save it
good.
for tonight.
Appreciate you.
I was getting some food and was trying to get some shorts and stuff. So not very many items, probably 2, 3, whatever. Had them in a little cart because when you go in, you're probably gonna leave with a bunch of shit. So you might as well get a
Every
cart.
time. Don't bring
So
your
I got
wife.
a cart. Luckily, I didn't max it out. We were like, all right, in and out. I was in and out. As I'm up at the cash register, this older man, his wife, were kind of standing in this lane. You know how the lanes merge and you check out? Like the
Yeah.
people walk through and merge.
So like the checkout side,
Yeah.
like where you're standing
Yeah.
there and you're paying and stuff
Yeah.
like so. Yeah. So the
So you
side
share
where you're
that
like
side.
ass to ass, not the cart side, right?
Yeah, yeah, you share that side. But they were still, they had a whole like cart and a half full of stuff they were loading on the conveyor.
Okay, so he's next to
So,
you.
so I'm like, okay, cool. I'm going to push my cart straight through just the cash register side because I got just enough shit in there. He can just ba-doop, real quick. Don't even have to take it out of the cart. I can pay and I'm going to be out. So no big problem, right?
Shouldn't be.
Shouldn't be.
Shouldn't be.
I mean, in the great spectrum of things, like it shouldn't be a big deal.
Not bumping into anybody or trying to squeeze through. You're not
It was clear path. I was going to go through. As I start to get up there, the old man ran from back in his lane over to my cart and grabbed it.
What?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, he made a special attempt to come stop
Yes.
you?
Yes. And said, the cart's go on the other side. And I said, I know which side the fucking cart's go on. I go, I've been doing this a while. I go, but I have 3 items. I'm like literally pulling it through. And he's like, well, I got to be in that area too. And I said, not yet. You got like 50 items to fucking download. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
And he said some other snide little comment. And I was like, you know what? I was like, I'll put my card on that side since you're being such a fucking prick. And he said, what'd you say? And I turned to his face and said, I said you're a fucking prick. Nice. And I was like, if we got anything else you want to say to me, I go, then you can meet me outside. I'll be done here in 5 fucking minutes. His wife went to say something apologetic, and he was like, shh.
Oh.
So I already knew the situation was
hostile.
Checked
the wife?
He checked her, dude. Like,
wow.
You could tell she probably gets beat, which is sad. Like, this old man probably beat her. Like, so I'm getting more and more pissed knowing this situation, right? And the cash register guy's like, looking at me and trying not to laugh because it's funny.
Yeah.
And I turned to him. I said, can you fucking believe this, old man? And the old man goes, who you talking to? I said, still you, motherfucker. Still you.
Get him.
Still you.
Man, I'm surprised you didn't choke his ass right there at the fucking check stand,
If
bro.
he wasn't senior citizen, I would have got in trouble for like killing an old man that's already going to die in the next year. I would have, like, I probably would have hit him right in his fucking dentures.
You got some fucking real self-restraint there, dude.
It's the first time I really held my shit together. And I was looking around and other people were watching. They're just like, what the fuck's wrong with him? I go, and I asked the cash register, I go, did I do anything wrong? He's like, absolutely not. He goes, I get what you were doing. He goes, 2 people in front of you just did it.
Yeah.
Like, you didn't do anything wrong.
But I guess, like...
I get the Costco etiquette. If we were both going through there's no way I'm pushing my cart. But I had time to do it.
Just playing a little devil's advocate here, just for funsies, right? Why not just push it through the cart area if it's just 3 items? I mean, the cashier is on that side anyways with the scan gun. So what did he have to do? Do you have to walk around to your cart? Bloop, bloop, bloop?
No.
I
literally just handed up. He scanned it, I put it back in the cart, and I pushed the cart forward.
Okay.
I mean, that's what I would have done. Because remember, I took it back and ran it through the proper channel.
Right.
So he was still talking shit.
Still being a little bitch. Man.
And my thing is, like, if he would have been up there too, and we were both about to go through that little area, no, I would have just put my cart on that side and went about. Sure. But the fact that he wasn't.
Yeah, he like ran up there to like stop you.
What the fuck?
Like, you overstepping.
Yeah. And you're stepping the wrong motherfucking person.
Right, he don't know you.
It took me a lot of restraint to not whoop his old ass.
For sure.
And I feel like that's the problem with his old ass, is he probably never really truly got his ass beat. That's why he treats his wife like shit. Like, fuck that guy. Right. So if that guy ever gets wind of this, which I'm sure he won't.
I hope he does.
Oh, I hope he does.
Hey, if he
fuck
does,
you, little bitch.
I just wanted to tell you something. Suck my dick.
So no, I mean it's happened in other scenarios, where motherfucking dudes are being Karens, but that whole Karen thing really came on during the COVID pandemic. But
oh no way,
yeah.
So y'all are masked up and shit too, and like what?
Well, no, I'm saying the Karen thing came about like during the COVID shit.
Okay.
So like a lot of times associated with just a woman. Well, I'm here to tell everybody that's listening. There's fucking plenty of dudes out there that are Karens.
What would the dude equivalent be of a Karen? Like, what would that guy's name be?
Oh, man, that's a good one.
Yeah. Like,
I guess we can call him Kevin.
Kevin's?
But I feel bad because there's a Kevin on my baseball team.
That's really fine, dude. I mean, like, look, dude, I work with a Karen, so, like, I mean, and she's not.
Maybe Kevin?
Kevin, I mean, does it have to, like, sound the same? I just feel like there should be a male equivalent for a Karen.
You know what? Let's put it out there to the masses.
Yeah.
What's the male equivalent name?
I'm gonna go with Chris.
That's a good one too.
I don't know why. I don't know. It just hit me all of a sudden.
I don't even
like you're being a real Chris right now, bro.
See, I don't even know if that. I don't know. So everyone that's watching, please, let us know what the male.
Making your comments, man. Let's talk about.
I don't know.
I love starting off the show asking Squirrel like, "Hey, what do people say this week, man?" And finding out.
Squirrel, you got any skin in the game on this one?
I just feel like when I hear the name Kevin, I don't think of somebody with enough balls to confront you like that.
Okay.
So
Macaulay
it's not
Culkin
Kevin
in
for
Home
me.
Alone.
Okay, it's not Kevin. So
what about Chris? I mean, am I getting any traction with that?
Some Chris's are known to be little bitches, but it's still not doing it for me on that one. No, we'll have to think about that. Give me a minute to let the neurons fire. I'll see if I can come up with something.
He's being a real Anthony right now.
Yeah, I mean,
I don't know, dude.
No, he's a Richard.
Oh, he's a dick.
Fucking dick.
Really?
Yeah,
nah, that's too easy.
He's being a Richard,
that's
bro.
Too easy.
That's mine.
Okay, whatever.
So he was a Richard.
I want to hear what people have to say on this one. Give us your comments, guys.
That's true. You gotta
let us know.
Throw the comments out there.
Yeah, for sure.
But yeah, that was my fucking experience at Costco.
That's
First
wild
time
to me,
I've
man.
ever ran into
I'd have
some
fucked
shit like
that guy up.
Well, I
dude.
told him to please wait for me outside.
He wasn't about it.
You can't say please when you're asking someone to wait outside. You
tell
those motherfuckers.
Oh, yes,
to
you
wait.
can.
I said
you can
please
get
wait.
all fucking ignorant on that shit.
I did.
Please, motherfucker.
Okay, well,
like go all pinky on him.
It's different when you say it.
Lord.
No, I was like, all I said was, I said, please wait for me outside. And he said something under his breath, and I was like, again, what the fuck did you say? Yeah. He didn't say nothing. He turned around, and then his wife
speak with your chest.
His wife's like trying to grab his arm and shit.
Yeah.
And he's like shrugging her off, and I was like, "She's saving you from getting your ass whooped."
Right now.
I was like, "Because if you spin around, because we were almost back to back, it's like you spin around right now, I'm gonna hit you in your fucking face."
Say something else.
And he didn't.
He
was silent, little turd. Walked his bitch ass outside.
Ass today,
dude. Whatever, man.
What?
Like,
that's insane to me, man. Motherfuckers are just crazy. The two fucking entitled. Speaking of entitlement, dude, and Costco, I feel like the Costco membership has people acting a certain kind of way.
It does.
I do believe that.
1000%.
They're like, oh, no, I pay to shop here. I must have the most preferred parking spot in all of the Costco.
You're not wrong. Like,
and I will be the first to that rotisserie chicken.
Yeah.
And bitch better have my toilet paper.
And what's funny as fuck is when you watch these people in Costco. Yeah. Like, just like you said, they're entitled. Like,
because
their
they're paying to go there. It's like,
if they all had,
we all paid to be here.
They should give them king and queen crowns when you walk in, because 90% of the population would fucking wear them.
Well, like, bitch, I'm an executive member.
I'm executive, bitch. You ain't got shit on me. You're a basic
I got
member.
The black card.
I do got the black
I don't
card.
pay for my membership, by the way.
I pay for mine.
Well, I don't.
But I'm serious. Like, when they're back there fucking flipping through the rotisserie chicken like they know exactly what they're looking for.
Which one?
Bitch, it's a chicken. And they're all cooked the same temperature and then sold. Like, what are you talking
They
about?
pump out thousands of these a day.
They're back there moving them around. I'm like,
yeah.
just grab a fucking chicken. Let's go.
Bitch, you going to all taste the same.
Enough with Costco, dude.
Enough with Costco?
It's going to get me fired up. And I'm already kind of there from fucking Richard. But, dickhead.
I'm not going with that. No. God. Too easy, man. All right, well, let's talk about that next thing that Sean was talking about. Like, specific qualities that make a good woman. Now, I'm just going to share this one because this, when you get life advice, and we're both men, and so this one actually came from my dad. He had 3 prereqs when he met my mom. 1, she has a job. 2, she doesn't smoke. And 3, she was born female.
That's a strong.
I probably should have led with that one.
You probably should have led with that one, dude. You waited for the impact. Bow.
But bow, female. So I'm like,
good traits.
I'm like, okay, yeah, like, Dad, I fuck with you on this one. Like, I need all those things in my wife, and like, I know for me, like, the 2-income household, the job, my wife, us working, we're together, we're a unit. Like, that to me is very important. I don't know, and maybe either one of you guys might be different on this one, but could you support a stay-at-home wife?
No.
Not at all.
No,
just flat out,
no.
vehemently.
Flat no. Adamantly no.
Well, are you talking monetarily or like emotionally or whatever?
All that.
Because, I mean, like, I have a house now and I pay all the bills myself. So, yeah, I guess if I had a freeloading-ass girlfriend, I could do that.
See,
it would irritate me.
See, and I wouldn't
irritate me.
And I wouldn't be with someone that I knew was going to be like that. Like, there's zero chance ever. If she was like, "Hey, I'm in between," then I'm not even going to date you. Like, that's where I'm at, and I'm so comfortable being single. If you don't bring traits that I want, there is zero chance I'm going to be with you.
You're saying this at 42 years old, and I get that, but I'm going to provide 100%. I'm going to provide you a scenario, a real life scenario that is very popular for the stay-at-home wives, the stay-at-home moms, or whatever, or fuck, for heaven forbid, the stay-at-home dads.
Bitches. Let's go.
No,
They're bitches.
That's a bitch move.
That's a bitch move.
Unless your wife is just killing it. But either way, get your ass to work.
Do something.
But the reason they do this, and the main reason, maybe you know where I'm going with this, and listeners, if you know where I'm going with this, I'm sorry, but spoiler alert, raising your children.
Different.
But a scenario, right?
And
this is, I'm telling you, it's very, very live. It's very, very legit. You know, the cost of daycare, the cost of like raising your kids and stuff like that.
That makes sense.
Okay, especially like preschool age.
Yeah, because I mean, to be real, preschool and all that shit's super expensive. But you were talking about what I want in a relationship and this and that. That
okay,
I would not date a woman
right now
who has a child that she's staying at home taking care of.
Oh hell no!
Zero fucking chance.
At this age,
Zero
if I was single and I was back in the game and stuff like
No
that,
way.
and some girl was like, "Yo, all right, I'm gonna come live at your house and you're gonna buy all my food and pay all my bills and shit like that," I'm like, "Bitch, what you about to do?"
Yeah, you better
sit at home.
Yeah, I mean, you better suck my dick 3 or 4 times a day.
I ain't even worth
like,
it, bro.
But at my like I
I'll
said,
take some of
age,
that money I'm making and just go get it done.
Because
you know
like you said in the beginning, you got to have a job.
Yeah.
Because I think the 2 incomes and being able to achieve stuff together.
Hell yeah.
You can build an empire if you're both working towards something.
Yeah.
If one's just sitting at home being lazy as fuck.
And things don't have to be equal. Just
no, they
work,
don't have
provide,
to be equal. Just
give something, put some skin in the game. Say that like our dreams are, you know, united and they're cohesive and they're together. That's all I want.
Yeah.
You know, my wife works like she a lot of times, you know, because she's in a cash industry, will out earn me more times than not. And it's like, but we never argue about money. Our money's always been tied up, you know, damn near since day one. You know, ever since we started paying bills together, we've just had one account. And I know that that's not, I don't think that that's a prereq. I know that there's a lot of successful couples that have their own money and they do their own things, and that's cool. That's not what I'm getting at. But I'm just saying shared goals, shared visions, shared dreams and stuff like that, you know, and that to me made all those qualities what I wanted and what I needed out of my wife.
See, and me being single, and I can't even say I'm dating because I lose interest too fast. And it's because I'm at an age now where if you don't add value to my life, I don't fucking want you in it.
Over the bullshit.
And I'm talking from the beginning. If you say some wrong shit because your English was terrible, I'm done talking to you. If you say some shit where you're like...
hold on, what does that mean? If your English was terrible?
Bitch can't type. Motherfucker, you got autocorrect. There's sometimes I mess it up too, but I said that word right afterwards. I meant you.
You were a word.
But some of them are fucked up.
Me and you are kindred spirits because you know my wife, and like, first of all, like her grammar isn't like the best. And like she's always like, you know, I'm always having to correct her. And honey, no disrespect, I'm just telling her how it is. Like, you know, like you can skip past a word, and this is what it is. But for me, I see that, like, you know, because of the way that I grew up and how much I paid attention in English and writing. It does matter.
So
and
like, you have that.
Do you know the difference between there, and there?
Yes. Do
Great.
you?
Yes, I do.
Okay. Sean.
Yes.
Okay. I like how it's like I even went proper with him on that one. Sean. Anyway, so
is that the first time you put his name out on air?
No, you did it earlier, motherfucker.
I did. You did. You were drunk that night. But
no, he did it earlier this episode.
Oh,
no way.
Yes.
Really?
Yes. See, I blacked out on the first take. You guys blacked out about Matty saying.
I've told you, like half the time, like I don't even know what I said until I listened to this episode back.
So to kind of wrap up what I put, like what I like, it is like you do got to have the good grammar, the good English. Like that's an issue. You got to be educated. I'm sorry. You know, you don't necessarily have to have degrees. I really don't give a fuck about that. But you got to be educated and carrying on educated conversations.
It's a good quality. Yeah.
You can't smoke because I hate fucking cigarettes.
Ooh, yeah.
Anybody in my life will tell you how much I hate them.
That's real. I know that about you, man. Like,
and again, you got
how many chicks have you been like, yo, I'm powder? We've been at the bar and you're like,
tons.
oh,
I'm like,
tear that up. I'm going to tear that up. And then
outside.
she goes outside and you're just like, damn.
I got you calling it out. No, dog. She's off the table.
She's out. She's out, bro. Sorry.
And it's shitty, but like I just don't like it. I won't sacrifice for it. I don't like the smell, taste, none of that shit. And then to be honest, like Squirrel, you said it best. Like on top of all that stink, everything else, they leave you to go outside and smoke. So like if you're one-on-one with them, they'll be out there 15, 20 minutes. And if they get caught up in a conversation, you're just sitting there like a fucking idiot by yourself. Like,
so many times, man.
As an ex-smoker myself, you guys, like, and I've given it up, but like the funny thing is that like smokers are like the rudest people. I heard a stand-up comic one time like get on this like whole deal about smokers because like literally you and I could be having a conversation. Let's say I'm puffing away on a cigarette and I'll just be like, yo, Bobby, yo, what's up?
God damn.
And all that shit. They make you wait for the stupid
right now.
shit, you know?
I was like, I'm gonna hit this motherfucker.
What is he doing?
I was like, come on, dog.
I'm gonna take my time. I'm gonna slow drag this motherfucker,
You're right.
you know?
You're
And that's
right,
the way it be, you know?
But I mean, on that shit, right? Like,
Uh-huh.
you already kind of hit, like, and I did, about them working. But I think that shows a side of independence that I really have to have. Like,
yeah, agreed.
I need my independence at this age.
Right.
Like, we do this on Saturdays. You know, we go to the bar, guys' nights and shit like that. Wednesdays occasionally.
Mm-hmm.
Like, we got to have that.
Yeah.
So the independence and them working, I
Right.
think that helps out with the independence.
Beautiful thing I love about my wife, when I knew, you know, almost instantly with my wife that she was different, because my ex, she wouldn't even go grocery shopping without me, dog.
Damn.
Like, it was like, I'm like, well, you go pick up, you know, an onion or something like that on your way home from work so that we can cook dinner, please. Like, you know, I'll come home and I'll come get you, and then we can go to the store.
No, hell no, dude.
Bro, that's the way it was, dude.
Hell no.
Everything. I'm like, I'll hold your hand through all this shit. Like, I need an independent woman. Like, what's great, you know, about my wife and I, like, we can walk into a place, we can separate, you know, for hours sometimes. And then it's just like, all right, you know, you work in the room, I'm working the room. We're having conversations with our friends. We come together, we say hi, we kiss and this and that. And we're just both socially, you know, social butterflies like that, you know, where we're just like, all right, cool. Like, my wife is my wife. There she is over there, you know. Like,
See, I wouldn't say I'm a social butterfly. Squirrel nuts isn't either.
I don't know that about you guys.
But,
honestly,
but we're
I am.
hey, but we're selective for sure.
you're definitely
yeah.
Selective as fuck. Yeah.
But like, you guys are very social guys. I mean, when we go out to the bar, dude,
To the
you
circle.
command a lot of attention, and you know, engage in a lot of conversation. That's you know, you're very popular. You know the people that you know, and people cannot walk by our table without saying hi to you, or without you knowing them, or getting an acknowledgement, or being like, hey, what's up? You know,
I appreciate that.
It's
It's a
real.
good quality.
It is a great quality, man.
But one other thing, real quick, they gotta have good hygiene.
Oh yeah,
Man, if you come at me with some fucked up breath, there is a few
yeah.
that have crossed paths with us
Huh.
in the last year, where I'm like, smell like you ate the back end of a hog, dude. Like, what the fuck? Or a little BO,
Yeah.
like, shower, put
So-
some pit shit on, brush your teeth,
Yeah,
like, don't smoke. Ugh, fuck.
that's good.
Make my
All
stomach
right.
hurt, bro.
So those are wifey qualities.
Yeah.
But let's take it back just a little bit, because you are a single guy, man. I mean,
Where are we going with this?
I want to talk about just casual hookups, or even possibly a one night stand. You know, like, I mean, where's the level here? You know, where are we setting the bar at,
So
as far as, like, you know, like, I mean, obviously, you know, a lot of times alcohol's involved, you know, and I'm sure that's gonna, like,
Play a factor.
play a factor for sure. That's good.
And I'm not
But, like-
I'm not big on, like, one night stands to begin with. Like, when I was younger, for sure.
Sure.
Like, now it's just, it seems like if you do it at this age, you just don't want to fucking deal with any of the baggage that could come from it.
Quality
And-
over
and-
quantity kind of thing.
Yeah. So, like, if you have a one night stand and you lower your standards to have that one night stand, you got to deal with the blowback from that. And I just don't have the
Naturally.
patience to do that.
I hear you.
But let's say there is a level. So let's say you got your wifey qualities here. I think your one night stand qualities are probably going to be like right here. So it's going to be about 50% of what you would go for normally.
Down. We're just talking looks or personality here with that 50%. I mean,
It
because
has to be, I would say it's a
mix of both.
combination.
Okay. All right. So
they
you
definitely
dial,
still
dial
can't
down the
smoke.
look standard, you know,
Like
a little bit.
the smoking's still a
Yeah.
non-negotiable. As soon as they smoke, I'm like, you're out the fucking door. But I feel like, well, and it does take some drinks.
Yeah.
So it brings it down to about 50%. But, I mean, it depends. It's really dependent on the scenario.
I'm gonna throw out a
How long's it
hypothetical
been?
scenario then. Like, so you just get some random. She's okay. She meets the 50%,
Okay.
but let's say she starts to engage your mind a little bit, and she says, "Hey, Bobby, I want you to take me home and throw it in my butt."
Straight out the fucking gate. I mean, that has
It's
happened
happened.
recently. Yeah.
It's happened.
No.
No, too much. Like, I would question that.
I question that.
I would question that.
I question that because it says a lot about you as a female.
You know, just go
And-
straight to butt stuff.
Straight out of the gate. Like,
I mean, you don't even know me. You don't even know me.
Like-
But like, we're gonna talk about. I mean, it's cool that, like, you're, you know, being an aggressive female,
Yeah.
and you are, you know, in the sexual revolution
what you
world
like, I
that we
guess.
live. Yeah, you know what you like, and you know, straight up for being independent and
but that booty hole is
what you
special, bro. Like, not to her or whoever in question, but no, I couldn't. Like that questions everything. Like or the one that's like, she don't even know if you took a shit 2 hours before,
right?
But she want to be like, I'd eat your ass. Like what?
You don't even know what my
you don't
ass
even know
looks
like you don't know what happened. I could
like,
have
and
Taco
I got a
Bell
question
shits from last night.
You being real fucking nasty to like want to eat a dude's ass. Like I'm not a paid actor. No. You know, I don't keep my booty hole waxed. No. It's very natural. I think
right now it might
be
a little mohawkish. Like it is what it is.
I don't
know,
dude. I haven't seen it in 43 years. So.
I can't get the angle, bro.
Did you just say you got an ass hawk?
I might right now.
Holy shit!
I don't know. I feel like I manscaped pretty well, but like
it's
hard to hit that booty crack,
man.
bro. And then to the point, these chicks don't. If you come up and you say shit like that, you realistically, you have no idea who in the fuck I am.
That's
and to just go there, like if you're saying that as a joke, I get it, but like you can tell when they're dead ass and when they're not.
I think, and this is just kind of me just spitballing. I
guess I don't like
right
the
now.
aggressiveness. I don't know.
I think, and this is going to sound crazy coming out of my mouth, man, but I think pornography has screwed a lot of things up, man. I think people are witnessing and viewing a lot of things online and you know, in videos and stuff like that aren't just normal everyday sexual acts, you know what I mean? So people are really pushing the boundaries, and I really, really feel for our youth because now, especially our young girls, you know, being girl dads and stuff like that, now, you know, boys are either pushing for this or the girls are thinking that this is what guys are wanting and this is what is normal, and I'm here to tell you that it's really
not even the sex acts, man. It's like the scenarios that they put them in, where they walk up to the girl. It's like, "Hey, you gonna take this dick tonight?"
Right.
And then she's like, "Okay," and then they go and they fuck. Right. Like that isn't real. Like that should not be real life.
Yeah.
Like it should be like, "Hey, I'm interested in you. Like, let's get a few drinks. Let's chat."
I can tell you, my wife says all the time, like it's about the pursuit.
Yes.
Like women want to be pursued, and men want to be pursued too. I just need to put that out there.
No, I need to piggyback off that.
Oh yeah, go ahead.
It looks like realistically, if you start talking to someone or you try this whole dating game and all that, like they want to be pursued 100% of the time. I'm here to tell you, dudes get burnt the fuck out with that when there's nothing being reciprocated. So like if it's not coming back to me and you're not chasing me too and checking in on me or really wanting to hang out,
it's got to go both ways.
That's another.
Again, that kind of goes back to those qualities, you know, that says that, hey, we're in this together. Like, it's not just like, oh, man, I really, really like you. I'm going to put it all the way out for you. Like, you got to show that you're kind of interested in me, too. Otherwise, I'm just going to feel used.
Yeah, and here's the deal. Like, there is a scenario where, let's say, anybody goes out single. You go out, you meet a girl while you're out. You all start chatting. You're having a great time. There's good chemistry. She got all the qualities you like. You guys at the end of the night, you both got a little buzz. You go home and you fuck.
Cool.
That's fine. It might be that one night stand because you might next day be like, oh shit, like I ain't got time to give you, or you know, you're too independent and I need more of a codependency. Like you never know what could come out of that. But that's a different scenario than just the random one night stand where the bar's closing and it's, oh, you're still here, I'm still here. Trying to let me eat your butt. You know what I'm saying? Like where are we going with that? I'm just saying, like, I know I went full circle now.
Yeah, you did, but I love that, man. I love that for the show because I'm like listening to you. I'm engaged. I'm like, oh shit,
you were engaged.
Yeah, you gonna let me eat that butt?
But I'm just saying the scenarios are way different. I don't want to discourage anybody single out there to not, you know, shoot that shot, have a good conversation, and go home, get what you're gonna get. But I'm telling you, there's ways to do it and walk as a female, or like females out there shouldn't be walking up to dudes saying, I'm going to eat your butt. It's not a good icebreaker. It doesn't.
It's a terrible move. I'm like, that's all the game you got, really?
That's your game. To be dirty as fuck. It doesn't work for me.
That's weak.
That means you're going to annoy me later on in life.
Yeah.
Squirrel nuts.
We got to keep it.
How do you feel about that, though?
Oh, boy.
Especially when the teeth aren't like right either. Like.
Butt stuff right out of the gate.
Go there.
I mean, you know me, man. I'm fucking in.
I picked the wrong motherfucker to ask that
right,
question. Right,
because I mean, honestly, that's
right.
Literally where two guys go to.
That's a lot.
I mean? So
that's a lot, man.
Yeah,
it's funny to say, yeah, I'll do that, but no. Yeah, you want a woman with a little bit of class, and like you guys were talking earlier, someone's at least high school educated, you can have a decent conversation with, even if the goal is just to bang for a while. Like, I don't want to bang an idiot.
No, that's it. You got to have talk. So I'm glad we're on the same page there.
Definitely. Yeah, that's cool. It's good to know, man.
What else we got?
It's funny because, Squirrel was all talking about, like, the butt stuff. Yeah, I'm definitely going there. And I was thinking to myself, yeah, well, naturally, two guys would go to butt stuff, so it's fine. But with that being said, I love the gay shit. I love the gay jokes. Yeah. I'm transitioning. This is
clearly
what they call.
Oh, you're out. Good for you. Good for
I
you.
knew you transition at some point. Fuck.
Yep. I had top surgery. I'm about to go down for my bottom shit. Yeah, hell yeah.
My boy Mike, he knew what he was doing when he's winking at you.
Mike knew, dude. He knew. Good dude. Shout out to Mike, man. I love that guy. He's rad.
Love you too, Mike. Hope you're watching this next week.
But yeah, I mean, we make a lot of like gay jokes. A lot of, it's not homophobic, but it's like homosexual jokes, man. Like we talk about sucking dicks or
a lot,
or eating ass or whatever, dude. I mean, but straight guys doing the gay shit like this. I mean, we both grew up, we were both born in the 80s, grew up in the 90s. Like, that shit with AIDS and everything else like that, especially in the 90s, dude, that wasn't shit. Like, if you called somebody fucking a faggot or gay or something like that, those were fighting words.
You were getting your ass.
Those
people want to fight.
People were offended. Yeah. But now, people are so comfortable, like, just being all like, I'll suck that dick all the way to the balls, man.
It's the context of it too,
right? Naturally,
like I'm comfortable in my skin to make those jokes, and we all do. We have a great fucking time.
I'm comfortable in your skin too.
See, shit like that.
Exactly the point.
But that's realistically where we're at. And sorry, everybody, reaching for the
beverage.
I can't even open this bitch. There we go.
Well, dude, soft hands like a woman.
Oh, fuck you. You about to get this dick tonight, Matty. See,
no,
shit like that.
No, the fuck I'm not about to get this dick, dude.
See.
Ever. I'm not ever getting that dick, Bobby.
So, but I like where you're going with this because, spending time in the Army, I always joke that we're like the straightest gay dudes ever because we talk a lot of game. And there's dudes that play gay chicken. And if you don't know what gay chicken is, Google that shit because I'm not getting into it right now. But it happens, right? And it's if you're in your own skin, it's fucking hilarious.
Yeah.
So we do it often. We did it just now. We did it all night long while we're talking. Like, I'm pretty sure there was a weird, strange moment you had with me and Sean in the kitchen earlier. We're not
know there was. That's fucking. You guys, don't ever do that shit again, man. And what's weird is I'm clearly getting like I'm getting a little like I don't know what I'm getting older, man. Because
where we're going with that?
No, fuck you guys. First of all, like so this is real true shit, man. Like so when I was in college and I'm in my like early 20s and stuff like that, me and my roommate, we were super comfortable with the nudity and like we would just for fun throw a tube sock around our dicks and we had circular dorms that we stayed in. So we'd run around the halls. We'd go, the top 3 floors were all like female dorms. So we'd go all the way up to the top butt ass like with a sock. Yeah. I remember one time, dude, like my fucking sock started slipping a little bit and I stepped on it. and it was a very common thing for people to just kind of like leave their doors open, and I fucking step on it and I like go to pick it up and I look up and there's like 2 girls looking at me and I'm like, holy shit. So I just swing it a little bit.
You helicopter dicked him and bounced?
I did, dude. Just kept running all fucking bare ass, dude. But that was the thing, dude. I mean,
but those
like,
are chicks.
We would literally be in the showers together, like, and there was a divider wall and stuff like that, but we're like shaving our nuts together, sharing a razor. It was cool.
I mean, the Army, right?
I was just joking about that part.
I was like, bro, that's not cool.
Yeah, I was like, damn, dude.
No,
don't do that. Helicopter dick.
Don't share a razor. But
we did not helicopter dick you.
No.
So we're good.
But did you drop trowel?
Plead the fifth.
I'm not going to plead the fifth. Fuck that shit. We totally took our pants down, but we didn't drop trowel and show you our dicks.
We were trying to show the Costco underwear. Okay, I know people are not going to get what the hell we're talking about, but in essence, me and Sean wanted to know. I shop at Costco, clearly, for my boxers, socks. So does Sean. So we had a moment where we're like, oh shit, you're wearing them too. And then we're like, Matty, look. Matty, look.
Matty was not wearing Costco underwear, so he didn't feel the need to, like, you know,
join in on
take his pants down and show y'all that, you know, he's wearing some fucking
the dicks weren't out
today.
like,
it was
fine.
No, Matty made it weird.
Yeah, he made it weird.
Yep.
We didn't.
Nope.
No,
totally
fucking
fine.
Bobby made it weird when I turn around and he's
Homophobia
like,
made it weird.
it wasn't even the homophobic. I'm not homophobic. Like, I love the gays, bro.
I mean, that's why you love Sean, but
Hey. It's like 5 goddamn times now, just for the record. Okay.
You know,
we'll go back
funny?
to squirrel.
No, it's fine. Sean's fine. I
Okay.
didn't want to be squirrel nuts anyway.
Well, I mean, Sean, aka Squirrel Nuts. Whatever we decide.
Whatever. Yeah, it's interchangeable.
You're whatever I want you to be.
Fine.
Okay. So,
Clearly, that's not straight.
well, no, like if the joke. Clearly, that was the
Yeah.
copious
But you know
amounts
what's
of cock.
funny? What's
That's a
funny
good
to me,
t-shirt,
though,
too.
you know, is that there's such a double standard for the, like, gay shit. Like,
There is.
all of us in this room
Yeah.
will sit there and watch 2 girls grope up on each other and be
right.
like, that's awesome. Like, yep.
But it depends. Like, there's some of those chicks I don't want to see grow up on each
You
other.
don't want to, yeah, I get it. You know?
There's some that's just.
Yeah. But I think that's everybody, you know what I mean? Like, I mean, I don't know, man. To me, there's nothing sexy about 2 guys kissing each other. I don't care how hot they are.
Yeah, at all.
At all.
Zero.
It's just weird. It's to me, there's something unmasculine about it.
Yeah,
obviously.
but I mean, clearly.
But
I guess I don't put that much thought into it. Like, if I see 2 gay dudes together, I just don't pay them any mind, right? Like, I know if I look over and I'm staring at them, like, eventually they're going to do something that I don't like. So, like, it's nothing against them. I like any of I have plenty of gay friends out there. It's not that. It's just I don't engage in it. Like, so I'd look elsewhere because it's not for me.
it's a little.
But we can make those jokes.
Well, yeah, because they're
But-
just jokes, man.
Exactly.
Like,
They're
I
jokes.
hope that at the end of the day, folks, you understand that, like, they're just jokes. Like, please don't get so sensitive, man. This woke ass world that
I
we
know,
live in,
that's
where
the problem.
everybody is in their feels about everything, everybody wants to have a fucking cause. Yeah, fuck your feelings.
Yeah, there's literally no underlying thing here. It's just fucking funny when 3 straight males are together, hanging out, making a bunch of gay comments. It's funny as fuck. Even friends of mine who are gay think we're funny as shit.
That's awesome.
Like, it is what it is.
So I had a barbecue at my old house a few years ago, and one of my buddies came over, and he's super gay. And me and my not gay friends were all talking, just making jokes, like as we do. And he comes out of nowhere, and he goes, "Man, I'm gay. You guys are a bunch of faggots."
I love that.
Coming from him.
You know what, though? I mean, like, kudos to him, because you know what? There is a difference between those 2 words.
Yeah.
Yeah, there is. And that's where it's funny when you hear that coming from a gay man.
Uh-huh.
And it's cool that he has the ability to laugh and joke with everybody else.
Oh, Eric's the best.
You gotta be able to laugh at yourself. Like, all of us, you know.
Yeah, we
like,
laugh.
We make these jokes, and we have no problem. Like, you know, we're boys at the end of the day.
We are.
Like, we're thick as thieves, dude. All of us that go to fucking, you know, ride or die for each other. If there's some shit's popping off, like the other night when we were at the bar and shit's going on out in the parking lot, dude, you're right behind me. Squirrel was still sitting at the table.
Hold on, man. This okay.
He was, though. but
I
He
didn't
never even
fucking
got
see what
up.
was happening.
he was protecting the lady.
I did not see
Yeah.
what was happening.
You
I
know
was
what?
looking towards Bobby, which was away from the fucking.
I left
Bobby
the bar.
got up and
you can't
left.
look at me if I'm
At
gone.
what point, when Bobby got up and left and walked out the door in a hurry, the way he did, and I'm no longer sitting there already,
Okay, listen.
did you not think to yourself, maybe I should go see what's up with my...
No, because Bobby was like, "I'm gonna go check on him, make sure he's all right," and he gets up and walks out. I did not see the 5 giants walk out before him.
There was some 5
I did not see that part.
Yeah.
I just thought he was going out there to check on you because there was one random guy out there, and I was like, "They got that, no big deal."
Oh, man.
That's where my head
That
was.
was a
So fuck you
completely
guys.
misread situation, too. 'cause,
Completely
man,
misread, but we were about
I
to
was,
fire up.
somebody was about to get it.
Yeah, dude.
Somebody was...
Those little young kids weren't ready, dude.
No, dude. I was hoping it was Hoodie Boy who kept going in the women's room. You remember him?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck it, dude.
Again.
That's twice.
We got to get rid of that thing.
Yeah, dude, they're not supposed to die that quick. Dude.
Well, no, it's a battery saver function, dude. You know.
Yeah, we're off.
Yeah, she's hot.
She's not
Aged
seductive.
banner.
Dude. Like at this point, like fuck.
Oh,
It's,
yeah.
we ain't gonna talk about me right now. Let's.
No.
What
But-
else we got on deck?
Well, no, I'm not.
because I don't want. I feel like we
All right,
we beat up. And,
So-
and what I'm curious about is the
What are-
comments on. I want to hear what people's take is about the gay straight shit.
Is it okay that we do
straight
gay
gay
shit on this show? And
Yeah.
even though we're all like straight guys,
Not like gay shit, just gay comments.
gay comments.
Yeah,
Gay
you had to
comments.
clarify.
All right, man.
Because it ain't like Squirrel's gonna come over here and be like, "Hey, put your dick in my mouth."
Not tonight.
And he may say that.
Not tonight. If
he
the
may
drought
say that
lasts
tonight.
long enough, maybe.
Okay, well,
Well,
I mean,
I think it actually did
fuck,
come up in conversation earlier with some barbecue sauce, if I'm not mistaken.
That barbecue sauce is so good.
it was pretty good.
It was fucking
But drizzled on
delicious.
my cock, like,
I considered it for a second.
God damn! I keep
I'm
forgetting my
considering
mom.
it now.
I keep forgetting my mom watches this shit. Mom, I'm sorry. I'm glad you support us, but the shit that goes on in this show, I can't be
This
responsible.
wasn't even on the show.
This is all Maddie's fault.
Wow.
1000%.
Agreed.
So bad influence, Mom. It's probably Maddie, not this thing come from me.
I own that. I'll own that. But we do got to move on because
All
we're,
right.
we're getting tight on time, guys.
All right.
So I want to bring up this story that you sent me earlier because this blew my fucking mind.
Okay.
All right. And I've heard about these type of stories even here locally. There's a story out of Spokane where, if any of you guys have heard of Rachel Maddow and her being a born Caucasian woman who was and identified as African American, and she found herself at the top of the Spokane chapter of the NAACP.
Oh, Jesus. Oh, I
They
think I
went-
did hear about that.
There's a documentary out there.
I didn't hear about
Oh yeah. So, but you shared another story with me about another woman who identifies as black and plans to move to Africa, right? And so, yeah, it's a German gal who's she is a tanning enthusiast, born white but identifies as black, and she's planning on moving to Africa because she has a deep connection to the country and its people, which is fine.
How.
Like, no, there's, hey, look, dude, you can tell me you're African and be white as, chalk, and I'd be like, oh, South Africa.
South Africa.
All right,
yes.
cool. That's fine. So no big deal.
Deep
But no,
connection to your roots.
she has been taking melanin injections and tans like crazy. She's a plastic surgery enthusiast. Like, we got to find a way to get this picture up on the screen, Squirrel. Like,
Dude,
so.
come put it in front of the camera.
All right, man.
You got it on your lap?
Like, yeah, it's on my lap right now, man. Like, hold on. Let me go back to
Let's
what
just
she. Yeah.
Go low budget like we are
All
and
right,
hold
guys.
your phone up in front of the
So-
camera.
It's like the Big Lot studio, but it's fine.
Can I put it up in front of my face? Does that work, or do
Oh,
I need to get
let's,
closer here?
let
Yeah,
me-
zoom me in, bro.
Hold on.
Like,
there we go.
this is the most, like, this is terrible.
Push it out, like,
terrible
there we-
radio,
a
folks.
little more.
Oh my god, dude! I'm
Right
all
there.
up in the
Boom.
mic. So this
Okay.
is what she looks like naturally, right? So this is a German-born, white woman named
Normal German.
Martina. All right,
And here she is now.
and this is, what does she call herself right now? Malika? Yeah, Malika. Her Africanized version of what she feels is beautiful.
Like, probably, I don't know if you can see her.
No,
on
that's
the
good.
Can you see?
That's
Can you see
good.
them big
Yeah.
old black titties
It's,
that she put on
um,
herself?
It's a little
They
obnoxious.
look like fucking beach balls, dude. Like
Like,
unreal.
what
What's-
drive her to like that particular
I
look
don't
to be an
know.
African?
But you know what?
That doesn't make
Okay,
any
so
fucking
we
sense.
talked about this chick right here. We talked about Rachel Maddow, But why are we not talking the opposite? Michael Jackson.
I mean,
Did we
he
forget?
He
Like,
did that shit.
Mike was born black.
Uh,
Mike died white.
Whiter than me.
Whiter than you, dude. Like, I mean, he had that whole Peter Pan syndrome thing, and I don't know how the fuck you do this. Like, I don't know if that's skin bleaching or what. And I know the plastic surgery made his nose look white and all this and that, and the hair, and whatever.
Shit's wild.
But I'm like, why do people hate themselves so much? And I wonder that, and I'm probably going to go down a real fucking slippery slope
we don't
here.
have time to go down that.
You got
slippery
like
slope.
2 minutes to do
I
it
got
if you
2
are.
minutes.
So we can't. We got to postpone this to later date.
Son of a
Have
bitch.
to. Sorry, everybody, but
All right.
we're
Well-
we're on a timer.
We're going to talk a little bit more about transitioning then.
Well, you would know about it.
On next week. Yes, I would. Because like I said, I had the top surgery, the bottom surgery. I got my nails did for this.
Had a girl.
Yep.
Did you bleach your butthole?
Didn't
Because
have to.
you know it's the first place I'm at.
I tanned it.
Oh, I thought he was going to say you got the injections.
That's pretty legit.
That's
pretty
fair.
legit.
That's
I'm
so
gonna make
fair.
that fucker pucker. Let's
Yeah.
go.
Oh,
what?
bars.
Damn,
Yeah.
I got bars, dude.
Yeah. Whoop, whoop.
Fucking bringing it tonight, dude.
Shit, dude.
But yeah, that whole scenario to me is fucking puzzling, dude. Because like I've always been one. Like when I was a kid, like we know I got big ass ears. I can't help it. It is what it is, dude. Like you're born that way. I'm fucking okay with it.
Yeah.
Like as a kid though, you weren't necessarily okay with it.
Because you get teased for
But you
it.
learn to whoop motherfuckers' ass.
Embrace it. Like
I whip people's ass. I got to a point where I could just
alright,
fight.
cool. Or you could do that too. That's an
felt
option.
better.
Hell yeah.
That felt better. But you do. You learn to just not give a fuck.
Can't.
And I think a lot of people need to get to a point where they just don't give a fuck because that shit really doesn't matter. Their opinion of you doesn't matter that much.
Mm-hmm. Never does, man.
If you're out there watching, you're fine the way you are and embrace the fuck out of it.
Yeah.
That's
love
all I
that,
got
man.
to say on
I think that's a great way to end this show tonight, Bobby. What do you say?
I think so.
All right, man. So, ladies and gentlemen, this has been the Age Banter Podcast. And I'm Matty.
And I'm Bobby.
This is... Fuck it, man, dude. I fucked all that up.
You want to go again?
I don't know, man.
One more again?
All right, fine.
All right.
So...
Seems to be a
He
trend
said
tonight.
so...
You know what show this is, right?
Well, yeah, I was about to say it twice. That's the fucking problem. I was like, and it got all stuck in my head. I'm like, wait a second. I just said this was Age Banter.
This what makes this fucking show the best for me is the fact that we're so not good at this.
We're very not good.
But
but
we're
you
still
fucking keep listening. So thank you for that.
We were almost on time, and you're still talking.
Oh,
Wrap it
that's
up.
right. Wrap it up.
Wrap it back up.
I'm Matty.
And I'm Bobby.
And this has been the Age Banter Podcast. Fuck your feelings. Cheers.